The word democracy is thrown around very frequently and has been in existence for the past 15,000 years. Its prefix demo is of Greek origin and means the people. This form of government became popular in ancient Greece in the 6th century, and we still proudly use it today in America. As its name denotes, the driving force of a representative democracy is the people. Furthermore, it is one of the only forms of government that falls into the hands of the citizens of its nation.
As we approach the 50th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson in 1965, we should take a moment to reflect and appreciate the often overlooked privilege of voting that we inherently possess as American citizens.
Revolutionary Martin Luther King Jr. fought hard for African American voting and civil rights, ultimately sacrificing his life for his cause. Women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony worked diligently for most of her adult life in the quest of women's suffrage, which culminated in the ratification of the 19th Amendment in 1919, which allowed American women to vote for the very first time. Both of these ideologies were scoffed at and harshly opposed, but these heroes stood tall in the face of adversity and did not rest until their thirst for equality was quenched. With that being said, every vote matters.
Not only must we honor and pay tribute to the diligent efforts of these men and women, but we should proudly carry out our civic duty of voting that our founding fathers had in mind when they shaped our government at Independence Hall in Philadelphia over 270 years ago. As citizens of this great nation, we should look forward to voting, as it allows us to have our voices heard and issue mandates to our elected officials. Wars have been fought and currently revolutions are ongoing in countries like Venezuela and Ukraine, where citizens are in pursuit of a right that most Americans take for granted. We look forward to 2016, as it will be the first time we'll be able to vote in an election.
In addition to every American casting a ballot, we, as a nation, must continue to protect the right to vote for Americans of all ethnicities, sexual orientations, and socioeconomic brackets. We must preserve this privilege for generations to come by safeguarding this democratic cornerstone from legislation and individuals who infringe the accessibility, safety, or legitimacy of any vote cast across our nation. After all, America is a democratic nation, and what is a democracy without the will of the people?
When votes go uncast in the system, our representatives no longer represent the people as a whole, for they cannot represent the silent and the voiceless. It is up to you to have your voice heard, and choose a representative who exhibits the qualities and political beliefs that you value. So in conclusion, we implore anyone watching to get registered to vote, encourage friends and family to follow suit, and most importantly remember that
Every vote matters.